Hi, this is Leo here. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you're keeping safe and well. And whether you've been receiving my emails over the last few days or the last few weeks or even longer, I just want to thank you for taking the time out to listen to what I have to say. And I always try to provide you with value, and that just some thoughts and ideas that might help you on your journey. So I'm sitting here. It is Thursday morning. It's around about 8:30 in the morning. I'm here with my cup of coffee, and this at the time I'm making this, it is coming towards the end of April. It's Thursday, the 28th of April, and the reason I'm making this now is because I'm going to be talking a little bit about what what can be achieved in a really short space of time. I'm coming towards the end of 6 months marketing online. If you've been following my story, I joined this amazing online space in August 2020, launched my company the end of October or early November. So it's been coming up to 6 months marketing online, and I'm just blown away by how far I have progressed and how far I've taken my journey in a really short space of time. So I hope that by sharing that you can see just how real this can be if you're willing to put in the work and to learn those digital skills. And I came in with nothing. I mean, I was 52 when I started, 53 now. No background in online marketing whatsoever. Very limited computer skills. But you know what? Everything I needed, I learned in this space. As soon as I joined, I started learning. The modules that I talk about, they teach you everything you need to know. I was concerned about the website design. It was easy. It was drag and drop. And the only thing potentially that stopped me from moving forward with this was myself. My mindset. No, I'm too old. No, I can't. I can't afford it. I don't have the time. Maybe it's a scam. All these things. And listen, while I get it's good to have street smarts and to question things, but not to the extent where it may hold you back from making massive change in your life. And I think one thing, you watching this that we have in common is, you saw my video whenever that might have been, and you connected with it. And if I was to guess, one thing that we had in common was that you wanted to have change in your life. And for that reason, you signed up to receive the free video series, and you've been receiving emails from me and videos where I talk about my journey. And this is a very pivotal point in my journey because I came in with a mindset of how I wanted my life to be. And it was very different to how it was. I mean, I used to dread going to work. I just did not like it. It was not a pleasant working environment. I wasn't happy. I mean, I did it to make money so that I could live, but I wasn't passionate about what I did. I hated being stuck in traffic every day, getting to and from work. I hated that I could take maximum 3 weeks vacation every year, and that I was working the other 49 weeks to make that happen. I didn't have nearly enough time with my family. I used to come home in the evening and the work phone would be still ringing, and I'd have to take calls, answer emails. It was awful. I hated it. All for a paycheck. So I had a lot of reasons to come into this space, but I was very skeptical. I did not know how things were going to turn out. But why I'm making this to you now is that I showed up, I put in the work, I learned the digital skills, and I mean, it took maybe 1 to 2 hours a day to learn. So I made the time. It was simple enough. It was that important to me that I made the time. It was financially, it was concerning because I lost my job in June 2020 due to COVID. I started this adventure, this trip, this journey 2 months later in August. I took that on even though I'd lost my job. So it wasn't easy, but it was that important to me. I was that determined to make change that I found a way. It was simple as that. We just stopped going out. We stopped eating out. We love our wine. We stopped drinking wine for a few months, and that took care of everything and more. So I think what I'm getting at here is that if it's important enough to you, you'll find a way. And you know, whatever's happened in the time that you saw, connected with my video and started learning more. So whatever's happened in that time, there's something that's holding you back. And I'm here to say that take action now. You could achieve amazing results in even 2 months. I'm looking back on coming up to my 6 months marketing, and I talk about every month, every week our business growing, and I have just in by the middle of April we had hit one of many milestones. We had achieved $5,000 in profit by the middle of April, and it's just continuing to grow. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, we live in a very beautiful part of the world in Grand Cayman and the Caribbean. I'm not going to be retiring anytime soon on $5,000 a month, but my financial goal is to take this to a minimum of $10,000 a month by the end of this year, and higher. The thing was, when you get into this space and you learn the skill sets, you write your own check. There's no glass ceiling. You're not trading time for money. You're putting in the work. You're learning the skill sets, how to sell online, whether it's affiliate marketing, whether it's e-commerce or product, whether it's coaching, all these different possibilities. At this point, when you learn how to do it, it's a numbers game. You just you make sales, you make profit, you reinvest it back into your company, you grow it to a wider audience, you make higher sales, you invest some of that back in, enjoy some of it, invest some of that back in to keep your company growing. So I'm not saying it because I'm casual and because I'm cocky about it. It's because I know how to market online now. And based on where I'm at, come towards the end of April, I will absolutely be exceeding $10,000 a month by the end of 2021. And it'll just keep going. There's no glass ceiling here. So, I came into this for a number of reasons. It wasn't just about the money, but of course the money is important to make this sustainable and to give you a certain lifestyle, to let you continue a certain lifestyle, right? It's absolutely mind-blowing what has transpired for me in just 6 months marketing online. And I'm not done yet, far from it. Added to that, it's a lifestyle shift. We have this thing called a laptop lifestyle, where once you have a laptop and an internet connection, you're good to go. You can take it anywhere. And I now get to live that life. For decades, I was chasing a paycheck. I worked hard. I achieved a lot in my life, but it was always on somebody else's terms. And it was always working, 12, 14, 16 hours a day for X amount of money. And that's all it was ever going to be. Now life is so different. I get to set my days up the way that I like to. Sometimes I work from right here, exactly where I'm making this video. Sometimes I'll grab my laptop, head over to the Marriott, have a coffee, do some work there. I jump on coaching calls pretty much every day, Monday to Friday, 3 or 4 coaching calls to help new members coming in. I get to set my days up the way I want. Now, I will say, full disclosure, I am a morning person. I've always loved early mornings. And now I find that I love that even more so, because I'll start my day usually by 5 a.m. I I literally jump out of bed now. Before I was hitting the snooze button, dragging, excuse my French, dragging my ass out of bed to go to work. It's different now. Now I literally jump out of bed because I can't wait to get started. It's no hardship for me to jump into my work every day. So I set it up to suit me. I usually start by 5 in the morning. By about 7, I'll do a couple of hours, checking in on emails and WhatsApps and getting back with inquiries from people. Then 7, I'll usually drop my beautiful wife into work, who we are planning by 2022 to take out of a corporate job and bring full-time into our business. We're going to grow it to that point so we can both live this lifestyle. I usually do that, and then I'll hit the beach, go for a nice morning swim. I'll come back home by about 8:30, which is where I am now, and I'll jump on some coaching calls. I'll do a bit of work on my business just to check my campaigns, and by midday, 1 o'clock latest, my day is finished. My work day is finished, and I get back to do the things that I love to do. And the reason you can do this, because when you learn the skill sets in the online space, it is fully automated, which means it runs, you set it up once and you stand back and let it do what it does. It runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Doesn't matter if it's Sunday, if it's Christmas Day, if it's Easter, it keeps running. It's absolutely mind-blowing to be in that space. I will literally wake up in the morning, I go onto my laptop, I check my sales page to see what happened during the night. I cannot explain to you how amazing it is to wake up in the morning and to have made money while I was sleeping. I mean, where else can you do that, right? Where else can you do it? In the past 6 months, I have set up, based on the skill sets that I learned, that you also have an opportunity to learn, I have set up 4 income streams. 4 separate. I didn't have a clue about marketing online when I started this. I now run 4 separate income streams. 2 are companies that I work directly for, and I coach and mentor new members coming in. I am an advocate with Amazon, the biggest online platform in the world, biggest business in the world. I'm an associate for Amazon. I sell product for Amazon. That's crazy. I don't have to touch it. I don't have to ship it. I don't have to store it. I promote it, and I get a commission based off the sale of that. And then I'm an affiliate marketer for an automated email system called Aweber. So I've got 4 income streams. We've got plans for our 3rd company by the end of 2021, and it's using the exact same digital skills that you learn when you come into this space. So I'm here to tell you, assuming you're willing to put in the work to learn, success is imminent. If you come in with that determination and that drive, you cannot fail. The only way you're going to fail is to give up, literally. So I encourage you, take that step. I mean, I'll put it to you this way, whatever way you're feeling watching this, I really hope you're happy. I hope you're so content in your life, your whole life, not just your work life, your family life, just how you are when you wake up in the morning. And I genuinely hope that you're the happiest you've ever been. But if you're not, do something about it. Take action. You know, as I introed this video, you've been in this space for maybe a few days or a few weeks or even longer. If you haven't taken action up to now, then take another look at that. You know, the day you step into this space is the day your life can start changing, literally. And you know, you've nothing to lose, literally nothing to lose, because when you step into the online space, you have a full 30-day full refund. If for any reason you join and you feel it's not for you, which is not going to happen, but it takes away any of that doubt. You can cancel it, no questions asked, get a full refund. I mean, so there's nothing to stop you. There's literally nothing to stop you except yourself. So listen, I encourage you. I understand this is not for everybody, and to be quite honest, you know, if you're not determined coming into this space, it's better you don't, because I'm interested in setting my members up for success. So I don't want somebody to come in half-hearted and say, yeah, you know, I'm going to try and find time, but I'm too busy, but let's see what we can do. It's not going to ensure your success. But if you come in with that attitude of determination, I am sick and tired of chasing a paycheck, you know, trading my time for money. I'm sick and tired of my work, of the environment. I'm sick and tired of traffic. Any of those things, if you want change, lean into those, because if I ever had a difficult day on this journey, all I had to think back to how I felt in my previous job. And within a millisecond, that would kick my butt back into gear. So you can actually lean into those pain points to drive you, to determine you. And listen, initially when you start out on this journey, you can set it up that you have a second passive income coming in. Because it's automated, you can set this up while you're working full-time. You have your second passive income coming in. Over time, you gradually build that. And as a lot of us do, when you get to a point of at least matching your current salary, that's the time where you're like, I'm done I quit because I'm stepping full time into this online space because I know how to do it. I've learned how to do it. I built my business up. Now I'm getting to live my life on my terms. I'm 53. I mean, I was really looking down the barrel of retirement. You know, back in my country in Ireland, they tell us at 65 you're done. You're no use to anybody. You have to retire. What's that now? I have to do what? So for me, my retirement is set. I'm going to keep working in this space because I absolutely love it. And I'm going to decide when I'm going to retire, not anybody else. So this space gives you full control of your life. So I encourage you, just go for it. Just do it. Take action today. Don't wait. Do it. Take action. You know, say you have the full money back guarantee there if you don't. I'm going to drop a link below this email. That's going to be the subscription. So just go for it. As I say, you've absolutely nothing to lose. So I really look forward to seeing you on the other side, to welcome you in and to make this a reality for you and to really make massive change in your life. So let's do it. I promise you, we can be looking back in 2 months' time together and you will be in awe of how far you've come in 2 months less. It's ridiculous. So take action today. If for any reason you're still on the fence, I really don't know what else at this point I can do for you. But I will give you this opportunity. In about 2 days from now, you'll receive another email with my automated calendar for May. And I'm going to give you an opportunity if you're somehow still on the fence, but are really serious about this. I will give you the opportunity to jump onto a call with me. Now, I usually reserve this for my members to coach, but I'm willing to help you. So you have that opportunity. Book yourself in for a 20-minute call. Let's chat. I'll just share my screen. I'll show you the actual training modules so you can see what you're getting into. So keep an eye out for that email in a couple of days' time. I wouldn't even bother waiting for that. You know, if you're drawn to this, if you resonate with this, if you want to take action today to make change, just click the link and let's get started. I absolutely look forward to welcoming you, and I'm excited to welcome you and get you started in your journey. And as always, thank you so much for watching.